What's going on, guys? JSGC here, back again for another Manchester City video, where today we're going to be doing another Manchester City transfer update. So before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel. I am going to keep you guys up to date here on YouTube with all the latest City transfer news. So if you haven't already, do subscribe. It is free. Social media links, they're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video. We smashed 300 likes in the last transfer update, so let's go for 300 likes once more. Any help towards that would be great, and do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Finally, I want to say a big thank you to today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by Kitbag, who have once more got some special deals on offer for you guys to go and check out when it comes to Manchester City's replica shirts for the 2024-2025 season. You can go and check out the Manchester City home shirt, away shirt and goalkeeping shirt, which are all available for less than £40. Links and details, they are in the description, and anyone that does want to go and check out Kitbag, please make sure you use the link in the description, as it does help to support the future content created here on my channel. So we've got no contract news to speak about, so we're going to dive straight on in with the outs. And one player I'm near enough certain won't be a Manchester City player in the summer is Kalvin Phillips, and TeamTalk have said that Leeds United want Kalvin Phillips back should they secure promotion back to the Premier League. Now, Manchester City are happy to sell Kalvin Phillips this summer, and TeamTalk have said that City are wanting a fee of around £20 million. He is currently on loan at Ipswich Town in the Premier League until the end of the season. Ipswich, if they do end up staying up, may want to make it permanent. We'll have to wait and see. But of course, with Kalvin Phillips being a Leeds lad and a Leeds United former player, and obviously a Leeds United fan who was at the playoff final for Leeds United last summer, if Leeds United had beaten Southampton that day, I'm convinced that he would be a Leeds United player right now. He's not. Leeds United haven't secured promotion back to the Premier League as of yet, but are having a very good season. But at the top of the Championship, between Leeds United, Sheffield United and Burnley, there's not much to separate them three sides, so anything can happen. Every game counts, and what happens in the Championship could have huge implications when it comes to Kalvin Phillips. City, I'm sure, will want to keep loaning him out season upon season, so if we could get a permanent sale and get around £20 million, I think I'd be pretty settled with that. We'll see what happens, of course, with the future of Kalvin Phillips, but should Leeds United come up, I'm certain that is where Kalvin Phillips will end up, and hopefully on a permanent deal for the sake of Kalvin Phillips' career. Now, moving on, we've got the latest on James McAtee, and Ben Jacobs has said that Manchester City's stance on James McAtee this summer is the very same as what the stance was in the January transfer window. Manchester City rate James McAtee. Pep Guardiola rates James McAtee. They think that his development is on track and they want him to stay at the club. However, should James McAtee let Manchester City know that he wants to leave the club, then Manchester City will let him leave reluctantly. Now, he is out of contract next summer in June 2026, and the fact that we're not working on or got him onto a new contract as of yet is a little concerning. So this does put pressure onto Manchester City in the summer transfer window to try and get the future of McAtee sorted ASAP. Is he going to stay? And if he is going to stay, we need to get him onto a new deal to fend off any interest and make sure that James McAtee's got a contract that fairly reflects his importance to the Manchester City first team squad. However, if he thinks his future is away from the club, then surely City have got to be sitting down with James McAtee before the summer transfer window opens to talk about a new contract and a potential move away from Manchester City if that is what he wants to do. What we don't want to do is not get him onto a new deal, keep hold of him because we're being stubborn, not sell him, and then he ends up walking away from the club in the summer of 2026 for free. That cannot be an option for me. It's as simple as stay at the club, sign a new deal and be around the first team squad next season, and hopefully he can get more minutes and more opportunities, or he decides to walk away from the club and Manchester City will try and get a good fee. But with him having a year left on his contract, I'm sure that the fee will be coming down. It was set at around £20 to £25 million in January. That's with him having 18 months left on his contract. Once that goes down to 12 months and maybe even down to 11 months, that value will have to come down. So that needs sorting by Manchester City ASAP as a matter of priority, along with the future of the other players whose contracts also need sorting, including that of Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, everybody else as well. We'll wait and see. Anyway, moving on to the ins, got a couple of midfielders that I want to speak about. The first, Adam Wharton, and Graeme Bailey has said that Manchester City have been scouting Adam Wharton from Crystal Palace once more. We were linked with a move for him last summer. Adam Wharton, though, said he didn't want to leave Crystal Palace. He wanted to stay another season and develop. Now, he could well be open to leaving Crystal Palace this summer. He can cover in central midfield, he can play in defensive midfield as well, and I do believe it can help cover in defence. Now, he's a very physical player, homegrown, which Manchester City do have to keep one eye on their homegrown quota. With homegrown players leaving, such as McAtee leaving, they'll need to have another academy player come in. Kyle Walker leaving obviously leaves us a little short with homegrown players, so we want to be looking towards homegrown players, English players that can be signed by Manchester City, and Adam Wharton is up there as one of the very best in my opinion. So that's what City could well be looking at when it comes to the summer transfer window. And of course, not only being English but Premier League proven as well could be quite useful for City. But normally when you're looking at English players that play in the Premier League, that comes with English tax and Premier League tax. 21 years old, English, contracted for a long time until 2029. That could be a very expensive deal for Manchester City to get done, but it's a deal that if it's affordable, I would like to see Adam Wharton at Manchester City. I do have some reservations about what that price could be. He also has suffered a little bit with injuries this season, so I'd love to know your thoughts. Adam Wharton, yay or nay? Let me know in the comments below. Now, moving on to the final transfer, I want to speak about Eduardo Camavinga, and Florian Plettenberg have said that Manchester City have got eyes on Eduardo Camavinga from Real Madrid. Now, he's a 22-year-old Angolan-born French international who plays in central midfield, who can also help play in central defensive midfield and can also cover in defence as well. A little bit like Adam Wharton. Now, he's a very versatile player, a quality player with a heap of experience, and to me, one of the best players in the positions that we could be looking at to try and bring in. Now, we've got to try and look at this logically rather than thinking about what's being reported. So firstly, Plettenberg have said that City are keeping an eye on him, they're actively monitoring him, and should Real Madrid make it known that they wish to sell, City would be interested. And I think this interest is coming in from the agency involving Eduardo Camavinga, because he works with CAA, and CAA are the same agency that helped Manchester City sign Omar Marmoush in January from Eintracht Frankfurt, and City have an excellent relationship with CAA. But the problem that I have here is Real Madrid don't like us. La Liga don't like us. They will not want to make Manchester City better whilst weakening Real Madrid and La Liga. So they won't want this deal to happen. And it's very easy to link Manchester City with a move for Camavinga, because it's very easy for Real Madrid to try and get more money for Camavinga from another interested party, or Camavinga to get more money should he be seeking to try and stay at Real Madrid and get more in wage, or he may want to leave Real Madrid and want more in wage from another interested party. That interest, I just can't see it being City. As much as I'd love Camavinga at City because his quality, I just cannot see that happening. Now, Fichajes over in Spain, I hope I've said that source's name correctly, they've said that Real Madrid are prepared to listen for offers for Camavinga this summer, and it's believed that Real Madrid are wanting an affordable 70 million euros, which I think is a good price for a player of quality like Camavinga. I just don't see Manchester City being the team that signs him. I see another team signing him, and that, to me, this smells of a PSG transfer. With him being French international, it would very much be a hard-working player who would help improve PSG's midfield. It's a deal that they would be able to afford to make happen, and he gets to go back home to France as well. To me, it makes more sense with PSG than it does with Man City's name, but I do believe that Camavinga should be of interest to City, and he should be the kind of calibre of player that City are looking at this summer and setting the benchmark. I don't think it will be Camavinga that we bring in, but that has to be the benchmark of the kind of player that we are looking at. So I'd love to know your thoughts. Camavinga, would you like him at Manchester City? If so, how do we make it happen? Let me know in the comments below. Leave a thumbs up on the video. 300 likes is the aim. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Social media links there in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, Kitbag. Links and details there in the description. You can go and check out the City home shirt, away shirt, goalkeeping shirt, all available for less than £40. Links and details, they are in the description. And a big thank you to Kitbag for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you all for the next one. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.